Hey, what's up? This is MC Goldie, 大黄金晶晶. Ever since getting my new wok, I've been cooking restaurant dishes with it. But after weeks of cooking, I've ran out of cooking ideas. So I asked my Facebook friends for idea. And one suggestion that caught my attention is 客家小炒, Hakka Stir-fry. Hakka Stir-fry is a flavorful and savory and umami dish. It's so flavorful that it blows your mind. You can serve it hot to go with rice or serve it cold to go with beer. But what exactly is Hakka? Is it a kind of ingredient? Whoa, hold it there. Hakka is a Chinese people group, so you don't want to eat them. They're of the Han lineage, and long time ago, like over 1,000 years ago, a group of them began to migrate from the north of China towards the south. They were given the name Hakka, which means guests, because they were considered aliens rather than residents in some regions. Though I'm not Hakka, my hometown Hsinchu City in Taiwan has a large Hakka population, so I had easy access to authentic Hakka cuisine. Hakka Stir-fry is an iconic dish of the Hakka cuisine. Hakka people are known for their frugality. In the early days, when livestock was considered luxury commodity, meat was only used on occasions such as wedding, ancestor worship, and tomb weeping days. After the ceremonies, Hakka people would use what was left over and stir-fry them along with green onion, Chinese celery, and garlic bolt. These are veggies commonly planted in people's backyards. Because what was left over were not always the same, people now have different opinions on what should be used in authentic Hakka stir-fry. But from my own eating experience, the most common ingredients that the Hakka restaurants use are streaky pork, dried squid, bean curd, Chinese celery, garlic bolt, garlic, and chili. Though it is fresh chili that is commonly used in this dish, I can only find packaged fresh chili in the Chinese markets near me. And it's way too many fresh chilies in one pack, so I used the dried chili instead. Also, for this video, I cooked the dish twice. In the first time, I used leek instead of garlic bolt. And the second time, I used garlic bolt and no leek. Their flavors are slightly different. Leek is more pungent than garlic bolt. But since garlic bolt may not be accessible in some areas, leek is an acceptable substitute. Chinese celery is thinner than the celery commonly found in the American supermarkets, and it has a stronger celery aroma. Dried squid is a key ingredient to Hakka stir-fry. It's what gives this dish the umami. Before using the squid, we need to rehydrate it by immerse it in the water overnight. Add a little salt in the water to give the squid a bit of saltiness. When the squid is nicely hydrated, we remove its skin and all the hard parts, like its caudal bone and buccal bulb. In Hakka stir-fry, all the ingredients are cut into sticks. To make squid strips that won't curl up when being cooked, we cut it against the grain. Seasoning is pretty easy in Hakka stir-fry. All we need are salt, white pepper powder, cooking wine, and soy sauce. Heat up the wok and add some cooking oil into it. We pan-fry the streaky pork sticks first. Brown them nicely on all sides, then remove them from the wok. Next, we pan-fry the bean curd slices. We brown them nicely as well. We pan-fry the streaky pork first, and the bean curd second. This is to spread the streaky pork aroma onto the bean curd slices. Finally, we pan-fry the squid strips. We do not brown the squid strips though. We just want to make them barely cooked. Squid strips will become very tough when overcooked. In the pan frying process, we do not change the cooking oil, and we pan fry everything on high heat. Just remember to lower the heat when adding each ingredient to avoid oil splash. Now, we stir-fry the garlic slices, diced chilies, and the garlic bolt stalks. We stir-fry until their fragrances are released into the cooking oil. Then, we add our pan-fried streaky pork, bean curd, and squid back into the wok. After a few simple stirs, we add about 2 saltspoons of salt. Then, we add white pepper powder. Authentic Hakka Stir-fry should be dry and flavorful, so we do not add water in the cooking process. We use cooking wine instead. This will add extra fragrance and flavor to the dish. When most of the cooking wine has been evaporated, we add soy sauce. Finally, we add the green parts of the garlic bolt and the Chinese celery sticks into the wok. Give them some good stirs, making sure the greens are cooked through. Now we are done with the Hakka Stir-fry. Whether it was because of famine or war, a group of Chinese Han from the north of China set out on a hundreds of years-long journey, looking for a place to call home. As sojourners, they learned to live with limited resource and wealth. However, being frugal doesn't entail a tasteless lifestyle. From leftovers and random spices in the backyard to this mind-blowing dish, Hakka Stir-fry is a beautiful representation of Hakka people's frugal wisdom. It's not just food, it's a story you can sample. It's a piece of culture you can taste.